Welcome to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience reigns and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. I'm Gina, your guide on this empowering journey. With a mission to help women overcome trauma, I'm here to inspire you to cultivate a positive mindset, embrace self-love, and find peace. Join me as we celebrate strength, reclaim power, and triumph over adversity together. Take a deep breath with me. Let the air fill your lungs. Hold it for just a moment, and then exhale everything that's been weighing you down. All the noise, all the pressure, all the invisible expectations that whisper that you should have been over it by now. The truth is you've been surviving day after day, showing up in a world that doesn't always understand the weight that you carry. You've mastered the art of holding it all together while quietly falling apart inside. You've learned to smile when your heart still aches, to keep moving when your soul begs for rest. And somewhere along the way, you forgot what thriving even feels like. But here's the thing. Surviving was never the final destination. It was the bridge, the sacred in-between, the proof that you were stronger than every storm that's tried to break you. Thriving? That's your birthright, and it's time to reclaim it. Picture this: the sun setting over the horizon, the sky painted in warm gold and coral hues. You're standing there, barefoot, feeling the earth beneath your feet, solid, steady, alive. The air hums with possibility. For the first time in a long time, you can feel the soft rhythm of peace settling in your chest. You realize this moment right here is what healing finally feels like. Today's episode is an invitation to stop surviving and start living, to loosen your grip on what hurt you and open your heart to what's waiting for you, to believe that joy, love, and freedom aren't things you have to earn. They're already yours, waiting for permission to return. Because healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about creating something beautiful because of it. You've spent enough time proving your resilience. Now it's time to experience your rebirth. You are not broken. You are being built stronger, softer, and freer. So wherever you are right now, driving, cleaning, walking, sitting with your morning coffee, this moment is for you. A sacred pause in the chaos, a gentle reminder that you don't have to survive anymore. You get to thrive. Let's take the first step together into a life that feels like yours again. For many of us who've lived through trauma, survival became second nature. It wasn't a choice. It was a reflex, a way to make it through one more day, one more heartbreak, one more moment where the world felt unsafe. We became masters at scanning for danger, reading the room, anticipating everyone's needs except our own. It's not weakness, it's wiring. Our nervous system learned to live in constant alert mode, telling us, don't relax, don't trust, Don't stop. It's not safe yet. But here's the thing. The body doesn't always know when the storm has passed. Even when life gets quieter, we still live like we're waiting for the next hit. That's why thriving can feel foreign, even a little scary, because thriving asks you to do what trauma told you not to do. To rest, to trust, to receive, and to dream again. So if you've been wondering why peace feels uncomfortable, why joy feels fleeting, or why good things make you hold your breath, that's why. You've spent several years surviving in fight, flight, or freeze. Thriving asks you to soften into a different rhythm, one that doesn't demand hypervigilance, but invites presence. The shift begins when you start asking yourself, what if safety isn't about control? What if it's about connection? What if thriving isn't about doing more, but allowing more? Because the bridge between surviving and thriving is built from small mindset shifts. Moments where you choose love over fear, curiosity over judgment, and peace over chaos. That's where we begin today, not by erasing what you've survived, but by rewriting what you believe you deserve on the other side of the survival. Let's start exploring the mindset shifts that move you from protection to expansion. The gentle, powerful transition from I'm just getting by to I'm finally coming alive. You've survived the hardest parts of your story, but thriving means finally giving yourself permission to live beyond them. These 5 steps will help you reconnect to your power, rebuild trust in your body and mind, and remember what it feels like to breathe without fear. Step number 1, awareness. Recognizing you've been in survival mode. Before you can shift, you must see. Start by noticing the way survival still speaks through you. Overworking, overgiving, staying quiet when your heart wants to roar. Ask yourself, am I responding to life or just reacting to it? Awareness isn't judgment. It's compassion in motion. It's saying, I see what I've had to do to stay safe, and now I choose differently. Here's an example. You realize that every time conflict arises, you shut down, not because you're weak, but because your body learned silence was safer than confrontation. Awareness allows you to meet that reaction with tenderness instead of shame. Step number 2, regulation, creating safety in your body. Thriving begins when your nervous system learns that peace isn't dangerous. Use grounding tools, deep breathing, EFT tapping, body scans, or slow morning walks to remind your body that the storm has passed. When your body feels safe, your soul can finally speak. Here is an example. Before a stressful meeting or difficult conversation, take 3 slow breaths and place a hand over your heart. Say softly, I am safe in this moment. I am allowed to take up space. Step number 3, reconnection, reclaiming joy, purpose, and play. When you've lived in survival mode, joy feels foreign, like a language you've forgotten how to speak. This step is about remembering it. Start small. Dance while you cook. Sit in the sun. Text someone you trust just to say hi. Joy isn't earned through healing. It is healing. Here is an example. You used to love painting or music, but haven't touched it in years. Reclaim it, not because you should, but because it's how your soul exhales. Step number 4, expansion. Building a life that reflects your healing. Once safety and joy return, expansion follows naturally. This is where you begin to dream again, set boundaries that feel aligned, and build new patterns that match the woman you're becoming. Expansion means choosing relationships, careers, and environments that feel peaceful, not familiar chaos. Here is an example. You stop chasing people who can't meet you where you are, and instead surround yourself with those who see your light and encourage your growth. Step number 5, embodiment. Living as the thriving version of you. Thriving isn't a destination. It's a daily practice of choosing yourself. This is where everything you've learned becomes who you are. You speak your truth without apology. You listen to your intuition. You celebrate your wins instead of shrinking from them. Here is an example. You wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and instead of seeing someone who's trying to heal, you see a woman who's doing it. Unapologetic, unbreakable, unstoppable. Each of these steps isn't about perfection. It's about progression. Some days thriving will mean chasing dreams. Other days it will mean resting without guilt. But with every small intentional choice, you'll feel yourself rising, not as who you were before the pain, but as who you were always meant to become. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Let your body soften into this moment. Let your shoulders drop. Let your chest open. You're safe here. You're home in this breath. Now imagine you're standing in a quiet forest at dawn. The air is cool, still, and filled with possibility. The early light filters through the trees, touching everything it meets with gold. You can feel the ground beneath your feet, steady, solid, holding you. Behind you lies the path of survival, rough, uneven, lined with moments that once tested your strength. You glance back and see fragments of your story, the heartbreak, the loss, the fear, the days you weren't sure you'd make it. You whisper softly, "Thank you," because even though it was hard, it taught you how to rise. Now turn toward the new path ahead, the one glowing softly in front of you. This is the path of thriving. It feels different, opened, wide, full of color and light. Take a step forward. With each breath, you're walking through the 5 phases of your becoming. Feel yourself gently waking up, no longer running on autopilot, but aware of the life beating inside you. Whisper to yourself, "I see myself clearly now. I'm not just surviving, I'm learning to live." Place your hand over your heart. Feel your heartbeat, slow, steady, safe. Imagine your body exhaling years of tension, the fight, the flight, the the fear and replacing it with calm. You belong in peace. You always have. You begin to notice small wonders, the sound of birds, the warmth of the light on your face, the rhythm of your breath. Joy flickers inside you like a candle being relit. You smile, maybe for the first time in a while, and realize this is what it feels like to remember yourself. Ahead, the forest opens into a vast meadow filled with golden light. This is where you grow, where you dream, where you say yes to the things that once scared you. You raise your arms towards the sky and feel energy rush through you, not from the outside, but from within. It's your power returning. Now stand still. Feel your feet rooted deep into the earth and your crown lifted towards the sky. You are thriving. You are glowing. You are free. Whisper softly, I am safe to live fully. I am allowed to shine. Take one more deep breath in and exhale with a smile. You've walked yourself home. Now, as this energy settles into your body, we move gently into what comes next. Because thriving isn't just a feeling you experience in this moment. It's a way of living, one you get to practice, deepen, and embody every single day. And if your heart is whispering, I want to go deeper, I want guidance, I want to know what it feels like to fully thrive, then this next invitation is for you. Stay here with me for just a moment longer. Let that feeling you're holding, the warmth in your chest, that soft exhale of peace linger a little longer. That's the energy of thriving, and it's not temporary. It's yours to keep. If something in your heart is whispering, I'm ready to live this way every day, then this is your invitation to take that next brave step, to join me inside finding direction from within. This isn't just a course. It's a sacred journey, a guided path to help you reconnect with your purpose, rediscover your worth, and learn how to create calm and confidence from the inside out. It's where you'll take the energy you're feeling right now and turn it into daily rituals of healing, growth, and self-trust. You can move through it at your own pace with a DIY version, or walk beside me for deeper coaching and support. Whatever feels right for you in this season of your healing. And when you step inside, you'll also find a private, women-only community, a sanctuary of connection, authenticity, and unconditional acceptance. It's a space where your story is honored, your power is celebrated, and you are never, ever alone again. So if your soul is ready to rise, if you're ready to move from surviving to thriving, visit www.bodyelementsmindelevation.com and begin your journey today. Because this time you don't have to find your way alone. You get to find direction from within. As always, thank you for walking this path with me today. Wherever you are, may you stand taller, speak louder, and love yourself deeper than ever before. Let the ashes of what once held you down become the ground that lifts you higher. Because this new strength, this unshakable peace is your rebirth. You've survived the storm, love. Now rise and own the sunrise. This is Gina, signing off. Thank you for tuning in to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience prevails and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Keep embracing your strength, cultivating resilience, and shining your light bright. You are capable of triumphing over any challenge life throws your way. Until next time, keep rising and thriving. You've got this.